Hello, everybody, and welcome to Out of Context. My name is Morg, and I am back. Yes, after an annoyingly long time of trying to figure out what I want to do with all this kind of stuff and figure out a few things with streaming, I am back. And it'll be less than ever because beforehand I was. Oh, this is a terrible intro. Okay. It's been a minute. I think it's been a couple of weeks since my last upload, and honestly, I didn't know when I was going to come back. Wasn't anything important going on. Just kind of just taking a step back and trying to think of what I wanted to do. AKA what I want this to be. And honestly, with my actual real life work as well as doing this, it was a lot. I was doing it a bit too much, so I have to take a step back, reevaluate, and this is where I am. So now, with coming back into the swing of things, I'm playing Iron Lung, which I'm playing this in lieu of the film directed by Markiplier that came out, which is a fantastic film. Highly recommend watching it. And I really wanted to play this and actually check it out for myself, because it looks very cool. So as you can see, I've also now got a face camera. As I said, I'm a bit more of like a facial reaction person when it comes to horror games, more so than actual like outward vocal stuff. So I thought that maybe, might be trying to add a face to the name. This is my face. And it's not the best. I'm literally just using a webcam that I got from my old work, so it's not exactly the best. But one day, if this all goes well, one day I might have an even better camera with zoom in features. All this crap. God, I'm so out of the swing of things. But yes, so I am back, and I am back less. And what I mean by that is I will be uploading less, but but uh, but I'm going to be doing a lot more editing. I think what I struggled with doing a bit of longer content, and it got to the issue where I was looking back from my videos, and I was just struggling to figure out like funny little things. And you don't always need to add funny little things to make something interesting, but I wanted to, because I wanted to challenge myself. So now you're probably getting a couple of videos a week. I've got to finish off other games like Resident Evil, Alan Wake. I've still got some like videos to actually edit from them from way before. So this has been a horrible intro, a horrible comeback, and let's just get on to the game. Decades ago, every known star and habitable planet vanished, leaving only those who were on a space station or starships. This event became known as the Quiet Rapture. With supplies dwindling and infrastructure crumbling, survivors are searching for any trace of natural resources in a universe of barren moons lit by the ghost lit light of vanished stars. One such moon holds a strange anomaly, an ocean of blood. You are a convict, tasked with exploring this anomaly in a makeshift submarine nicknamed the Iron Lung. It is not designed for this depth, so you will be welded inside and the forward window will be closed. There is no time for training. If successful, you will earn your freedom. I pressed any key to continue.
Cruising depth in roughly 40 seconds. Stand by.
Oh, I actually didn't know that there was voice acting in this.
I'm seeing some voltage irregularities in the instruments. Keep an eye out
Exactly
for
like the
sparks or
movie.
flames or anything like that. Approaching maximum depth. The hole's feeling it, but it's still holding strong.
It's nice to know that there's like bubbles in
Closing
blood.
porthole shielding.
This is like my worst nightmare.
We're starting to lose radio signal. You'll be at cruise depth soon, so refrain pushing and be careful. You're on your own. Good.
Oh, hey! Bit. No, that's not what I want. Okay, I guess I gotta deal with this. Ooh. Okay, so that's the camera. Okay, and there's the map. Oh, I'd hover mouse over notes for more information. Oh my god, I gotta do coordinates. Where even am I? Oh, okay, I'm at 182, 116. So I'm like around here-ish. So I gotta go to 186, 186, 322. Is that correct? Okay. So the y-axis. Okay. So let's go to 186. I think that's how this works. Oh my god. It's so unnerving not knowing. Oh my god. There's some dripping blood already. Okay. Okay. Oh. Whoa. Go a bit back there. Come on, buddy. So 186, 322. We want to go 90 degrees. Come on. What? Bit too much. Bit too much. Okay, you can't exactly be exact with this, can you? Oh, whoa. Maybe if I take a picture. I have no idea what that is. Maybe I'm a bit too close to something? Hold on. Okay, it's got... Oh, there we go. I think I'm getting the hang of this. Wait, so... I might be there. No. This is... Okay, it's a little confusing. I'm getting there. I'm learning. There we go. So this one... 322, 186. So if we get to at least 322... God, it's gonna take me a while. So how are you? Oh. Never mind. I feel like I'm kind of slouching a bit. Need to come up a bit. Oh, we're almost there. 322. Go back a bit. There we go. And then we've got to go to 186. So let's do a 180. I think that's how this is going to work. Yep. Here we go. Okay. So 322, 186. Let's see what happens. Well, that's like a face almost. Did we check that one? Does that mean that we've done it? 322, 186. It must mean that we've done it. Unless we have to be specific. I doubt that. I wish there was a clear indication. The face is still there. Okay, let's move on to 378,263. Let's do a whole 360. Why not? No windows could have withstood the blood. 378,263. So let's work on the 263 first. I'm kind of going in the right direction, I believe. I already forgotten what thing 263. That's gonna be an issue. 262. There we go. What was this one? 378. We're almost there, actually. Okay. So now we've got to turn 90 degrees. I want something cool to happen. Okay, then forwards. What is that noise? Wait, what's the Oh, I didn't even see the briefing. Hold on. 2 weeks ago, we conducted an exploration. 2 weeks ago, we conducted an exploration of Moon 85 for the first time since the Quiet Rapture, leading to the discovery of a fourth blood ocean. There's four of them. A trench beneath the ocean's surface has several points of interest. Your task is, as a photographer, photograph these points of interest with the SM-13's forward camera. Photos must be taken within 2 units of the specified location and 10 degrees of the specified angle. You can always use the camera to help with the navigation. Only photos taken at the specified points of interest will be saved. Since you can't navigate by sight, pay attention to your coordinates and consult the map. The proximity indicates next to the sub. Good luck. So, maybe I didn't take those pictures then? How do I know they've been saved? Help. Query. Oh, I don't know. There's no point me trying right now. Surely that's right. 37863 A050. Oh, wait, hold on. I'm not at the right angle. Oh, I'm not gonna have to go all the way back. I didn't even think about the angle. Ooh. Tentacles. Oh, I gotta go back. Oh, okay. I can do this. Okay, I'm an absolute dumbass for not remembering what the frickin' angle was. It's not too far. I can get there. Okay, I understand this a lot more now. That helps. Okay, and what's the angle? Angle 33. Probably this way would be better. Oh, what is that noise? Whoa. Bones, maybe? Look, I mean, okay, look, I've seen the film, but... Oh, there we go. See, now we've got them both this time. So this one is 259406. So I've seen the film, so I kind of got the gist of what's going on, but I don't know, like... Still, though, in the game, it's so much different. Let me remind myself. 259. But I want to get to probably 406 is probably what I should really be focusing on. So yeah, I highly recommend going to watch the film. I've seen it like before I watched it myself. I brought it on YouTube because it was like the best way of watching it, and I've brought it the moment I knew it came out, and it was fantastic. I understand that it's not for everyone. I'm not going to be sitting here like, oh, Markiplier is amazing. He did the best job. It's the best film ever. It was an amazing film. I loved it for what it was. But it's not for everyone. But I highly recommend checking it out because I I knew it was going to be good because I listened to their podcast Distractable, and he talks about it a lot. And in terms of all the practical effects and all the kind of not reviews he's had, but like, oh, why is it going down? Not like the reviews or anything, but like talking about like people's thoughts of like, you know, what he had been doing, and it was honestly like really cool to hear because it sounded like he just put so much effort into it. And so I knew, okay, so I knew going in it was going to be good, but it still really surprised me in ways I just you wouldn't expect it. Like, you know, you'd expect it to be a certain way. He's a YouTuber who you know, he has a passion for film. You know, he's done all of these kind of projects, and you kind of think, oh, he's going to do a good job regardless. But it was a lot better than I ever thought it could be. I can stop gushing now and pay attention to what's going on. I wonder what happens if I hit it. I kind of want to know, but at the same time, I don't want to do all this again. Okay. Oh, I'm losing my X value. Oh, actually, no, that's a good thing, 'cause I need the Y value to be bigger. So I need the X value to be 259. So this is good. This is actually good. Keep going. Oh, okay, okay, maybe, okay. Okay, maybe I need to go this way. I think I overshot it without realizing it. Yeah, 259. What is that noise? Like, again, I know what it is, but like at the same time, just like I don't know how to describe it. Oh, why is it saving? Why did it save? I don't like that yet. That wasn't nice. What, 259. Come on, keep going. 259. 259. Keep going. Maybe I can go. Oh no, I can't. Oh, which way do you want me to go then? You know what? It would be nice if they just made really cool futuristic glass that I could actually see through. That would be nice. I guess I found out what happens if you go into a wall. I'm glad it saved. Yay. Oh, I can't believe I died. Where am I? 277389. Okay, the Y needs to be 406. Okay, no, that's not right. So I need to go up then. Realistically, I need to go in like that kind of angle. Saving again, why? Okay, whoa. So I need to go probably to the left, I imagine. Oh, there we go. Whoa. Oh yeah, I went straight past it then. Okay, what angle does it need? It needs 296, which I'm actually quite close to already. 29. Come on, 6. Okay, ready? Peekaboo! Oh, what is that? Like wormy dealies. Well, at least I got that one. Oh, yay. Okay, so I need to get out of here for a start. I'm in this like weird tunnel area. 560. So I need to go the complete opposite way. I do not like the random drops of blood. X 560. You know, I can never remember which axis was meant to be which. I always get them mixed up. I'm not even doing that much on my fingers, like just hurting from holding this down. I'm weak. I'm so weak. 25. Oh my god. 560, 277. 560, 277. Okay, move down a bit. Riveting gameplay. It's a great one to come back to. Now, honestly, I kind of wanted to play this mostly for the experience, I guess. I mean, I think definitely watching the movie, I had a little like house like movie watch party thing when it came out with some of the out of context crew, Joe and Jack. Yasmin was there, but she was not bothered. Um, but they all liked it, and I think watching it just made me want to play it and just actually check out where like the universe where it came from. I think I'm a bit too close. And it's just crazy to me because I watched Markiplier play this because it's like you know check it out before it was announced he was making a movie out of it, and it's just kind of crazy to me that he got this idea. Like, I mean, come on, we've seen the inside of this Iron Lung submarine. I've been pressing down these buttons, and the most we get from outside is this X-ray camera, and yet he turned an entire movie into it. It's just kind of crazy. Oh, here we go. Maybe I can start going this way now. Coordinates are scary. What is that? Oh, hello. That's fine. I'm sure that's fine. No, wrong way, wrong way, wrong way, wrong way. Okay, okay, I'm getting there. It's fine. I'm coming up to... Oh, saving progress. That must mean I'm doing something correct. What is that? Oh my god, everything's just creaking. The sound design in this is insanely good. You know, for the longest time, I actually hated pixel games like this. I don't know why. I think I had a weird thing with playing stuff that was like 2D pixel art, and I kind of regret that because I feel like I've missed a lot of games. Like, I mean, when I played like older games on like my PS2 and that, I loved it, but for some reason, I just out of nowhere was like, nah, like pixel games are the worst. Oh my god. So games like this, I'll just look at and be like, oh, that's bad graphics. I don't want to watch or play this. And I'm honestly kind of very disappointed in myself because sometimes the story in these games, I mean, I think I was just a bit spoilt with AAA games, you know, and you miss gems like this and other games that are like it, and it's kind of sad. Especially nowadays, I feel like a lot of people would look at a game like this and be like, you know, it's crap. I mean, where's the graphics? Why does it look like this? I see the true story. It's great. Can't wait to cut out all this. Oh, come on. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, what's the angle? 43. Yep, let's go all the way around. Do a spin. So the thing in the dark can see me do a spin. Okay. Right. 560, 270, 43. 560, 277, 43. This should be it. Fingers crossed. More bones? Oh, wait, no, that's a face. That's cool. I made like a little Chewbacca noise then. I didn't mean to, but that is cool. That was really cool. 613. So that must be the creature in the water, in the blood ocean. I think at the end of the video, I'll do a little idea of like taking like stuff from the movie and what I kind of learned in this game. Okay. And just talk about it a little bit because it's so interesting. Oh, why stop saving the progress? Normally that means something bad's gonna happen. 197 on the x-axis, on the y-axis, got it wrong again. So I need to go straight down. What is that? Y, so 197. Okay, not far, come on. 197, x-axis, I need to go 90 degrees. Just to be a little bit pedantic about it. And what's the angle? 55, that's not too far. You know what? I thought this would be really tedious to play with the controls. It's actually not that bad. Okay. Ooh, bones. So something is alive. It's so cool seeing it this way. This one's going to be fun to get to. Okay, 186258. If we go 90 degrees first. Ooh, that'd be fine. And then once we start hitting a wall, we can do a bit better. So you think the quadrant rise, but that was there. We're going to keep going until we hit and we go straight up. Whoop. It's very sensitive to press. I quite like that. I like that in the movie. I think they changed. I think he changed it to like a lever and like a toggle, like a switch to change the rotation of it, and I quite like that. Maybe the game, like, it'd be cool if the game got remade with a bit more of like the movie as inspiration, I guess. But I mean, considering this is, I know nothing about the creator. I know nothing about how well he does games. Um, but I imagine that this is a little like passion project. Oh, okay, here we go. Here's the wall, so we gotta start going up now. Maybe I should, if I'm gonna play games like this, maybe I should start doing like research into the people I play. That's probably a good idea. Okay, let's go a bit further away. Okay, so I need to get into that little gap, which I'm guessing is where I am. Okay. Is this gonna work, or am I gonna die? I thought I was doing the right thing. Oh. I better just press continue. I didn't see what I pressed. Oh, I gotta redo that one. I think I'm kind of there. I might be able to do it just from here. No, wrong way. Oh, why am I so bad at this? I'm a good YouTuber. Oh, it actually looks a little different as well. Oh, that doesn't count? Why? And 613. 90 degrees. Come on, come on, come on. I don't know what I did wrong there, because I thought I'd have to... Wait, no, I need to go backwards. And then 55 degrees. So it must not have been in full frame. Oh, they need me to be in full frame, apparently. Okay, that work? Yes. Phew. Okay, I need to somehow get to there without dying somehow. Okay. So if I'm pointing... So if I imagine that's north, I imagine that has to be north. So it must be, like, pointing that way. So I'm gonna just go forwards and just see what happens. I'm hoping that this is got like a straight shot. Use the scanner, see what happens. I can't breathe. Just double checking. He's copying me. Oh, okay, okay, that's good, that's good. We can move more to the onto the x-axis. I keep saying access, it's right, so that might mean that I'm like up here. So let's actually go down a bit. Okay. Why can't this thing have like a turbo drive? Also, blood full of ocean, best thing to do, get a ton of like vampires. They can drink all of it up. Then you can see what's down there. It's crazy to think that we're like this is showing off a future where humanity is that like desperate for anything that they would go to the moon full of blood. Okay, let's use the camera a sec. I want to see if this actually helps. I think that's just showing a wall. No. Surely this is all wall. Hmm. So I'm at 769, so that's 864 up there. The x-axis axis 769 769 is probably about here. If I'm on y78 something, so I'm probably like here. So I need to go the other. Okay, I mean I'm talking as if this is an accurate. So okay, maybe I need to come this way a little bit. Kind of go round a bit. Nothing's hitting the top just yet. I didn't think I was gonna have to think this hard for this game, I've gotta be honest. Okay, a bit more on that side. Okay, 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 okay. Okay, so we're at 756. 756, 248. 756. So I'm about here. Okay, so I'm coming up to the entrance. Okay, maybe I can start going in this way a bit. Yep. I think I found the entrance. Let's see, let's see. Oh, I think I did. I can't tell, but I think I did. Yeah, I've 100% found the entrance. I need to get away from the edge a bit. Oh, okay, 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 okay. God, stop screaming at me. Oh, it's gonna be really horrible coming back out of here. Okay, I'm finally, I think, in. So, do a bit more that way. Come on, keep going. I want 8-6. Okay, the blinking's starting to slow down a bit now. Here we go. I'm in. I'm in this little cave. That was quite difficult. So I can't just look at these numbers and that pointer. I need to actually look at the map and do a little bit of my own reconnaissance. That's a big word for me that I don't think I got right. Then 258 straight down. So we need to do a 180. I'm like proper concentrating. Maybe this wasn't the best game to come back on. I'm too concentrating. 258. So I should, if I just go straight down, I should be alright. I'm losing a bit of the X, but that's fine. Whoa, 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 okay, 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 just a bit. Why does that sound like laughing? Okay, what, 209. No, wrong way. Oh my god. Come on, go back a bit, go back a bit. Okay, you guys ready to see what this is? I'm so itchy. Is that a submarine? Again, I've got to be honest, a lot of this I'm learning from the movie. Okay. Oh, there is not this is not an expedition, it is an execution. When they put you in here, they don't want you to return, and even if you do, and even if they keep their promises, what freedom awaits you? A few dying ships in a sea of dead stars. If there is still hope, it lies beyond the veil. Hope is in the void, as all illusionary as the starlight. I will choose to breathe my last breath at the bottom of an ocean, unseen, unheard, and uncontrolled. They will get their execution, I will get my freedom. Oh. I thought this would say something. Maybe Veil? Hmm. Query 1. No? Query 2? 3? 4? 5? I feel like I'm completely missing something with the log in. Log in. Wait. This is a local database. Be sure to update before. Wait, okay, update. Um, menu. I want a large pizza. Computer. Make them kiss. What would be like something that uh data? Okay. Okay, screw it. So I need to get my ass back out of here then. Yep, spin all the way the other way around. Alright, let's get out of here before I start worrying about anything else. Okay, so that looked like, and this is my knowledge from the movie, because obviously you don't really know what an iron lung even looks like, really. You just kind of know it's generic shaped like a submarine. But from what I know of the actual design, oh, and obviously I think you see a picture on the Steam, on Steam as well when you buy the game. But that looked like an iron lung, a version of one maybe. Oh, okay. Is that too high up? 794 on the x-axis. No, I want 294, 294, 294. Yeah, okay, too high. Need to come down a bit. Oh, I'm so smart. Well, actually, we don't know that for sure yet. Whoa, how can something come up? If I'm moving away from something, how can something come up behind me? Okay, no, too far down. Okay, I think I'm in that little tunnel now. I think I'm gonna be out in a sec. Okay. Yay, I think I'm out. I couldn't probably need to head back to if I go to 250 on the y-axis. Oh my god, stop saying axis. Axis. If I go to 250 and then what the fuck just bonked me? What the fuck just bonked me? Information. God damn it. Okay. Whoa, wait. 355. When did that happen? 355. So did we get bonked forward? X5. Oh my god, I think whatever that creature out there I think just helped us. I mean, so the next one is up here, so that's at 623. Which isn't actually that far away, to be honest. Oh, okay. Right, I need to decide now if I need to go left or I'm guessing it's left. The steam's making it very difficult to see. So the center of this is about 400, about between 550, 525, no, 500, no, 550, 575 maybe. So if I go, this should be fine. If I start going up now, okay, a little bit on the left, on the right, sorry. Oh, I was right the first time. I was right the first time. Oh, I think I'm learning. I need to go all the way up to 520. Okay, so another 100 degrees to go up the y-axis. You know, this is exactly what I wanted my coming back video to be like. Ah! Okay, that had to have been a creature. That had to have been the creature. Oh, I did not like that. Okay, 520. 622. I was wrong. 623. I was close. Come on, come on, come on. Yeah, yeah. 5623. The y-axis is staying vaguely the same, so that ain't too bad. Keep going, keep going. I gotta try not to move my mouse. That's all I've gotta do. Come on. 623, 623, 623. Yeah. Okay, so 520 and angle 63. I was quite worried that I'd struggle to get through this, I gotta be honest. I am smarter than I remember being. That's a good thing. Whoa. Is that like a spine or a bunch of spines? Okay. I'm assuming I gotta go through here because that's the only part of the map that, you know. Oh, do we? Okay, I think we gotta go for the hardest one first before going to these. So if we do a total 180 from here. So what, 275 I think is the bearing? Maybe a bit less, bit less. And if we go and head towards about 525, no, not 525. We need about 375 on the x-axis, so half that. This is actually kind of stressful. I didn't think this was going to be this stressful. Let's see what the camera's doing. Oop. I kind of changed my setup a little bit, as you may or may not be able to tell. Yeah, because if you're watching this, obviously it's been a couple of weeks since I last actually uploaded a recording, but I have been streaming. I've been mostly streaming Marvel Rivals, a little bit of Fortnite. I am planning on doing Roblox in the future. Yes, all these fun games that a lot of people hate but still play anyway. Because that's what me and my friends play. At the end of the day, sometimes it's not easy to have everyone play the same game. I mean, you got me on PC, Yasmin on PS5, Joe's on PC, Jack's on Apple. So everyone just has all these different things. When Erica plays, she's on PS4, and it's just hard to find a game we can all play together. So we play games like Fortnite because we can play it across different platforms. Play games like Marvel Rivals because they're the same kind of thing. But Roblox is an easy one because I can play on a computer, people can play on their phones. Oh, shut the fuck up then. And it's just easy. And honestly, there are some good games that you can play on those, like, I know Roblox is a bit of a meme, it's obviously more catered towards children, but there's some decent games you can play, and you know, it's always just a bit of fun, you know what I mean? So expect more of that. I think I explained this in a old video, but you guys haven't seen yet, which I think is my Resident Evil one that I will release at some point. Shut up, whatever's making that noise. That I don't really have a schedule for streaming. It's a bit hard to make a schedule because of my work, but just if you follow me on my Twitch, it's normally like I normally stream later on in the day. I don't really do mornings. Next this week coming up might be different because I'm working nights, so I might stream before then. But if you enjoy that kind of stuff, you know, we have a bit of fun, we have a chat, may have a laugh, people make fun of me, and I do really bad at these games because I've never been good at these kind of games. And we just have a good time. So I own a bit more. I'm a bit close to that. Oh, there we go. So I bet I'm in this area now. So I need to get to about, I think just after 650 before I can start going to the left. I'm super smart. Okay. Oh, I'm pressing the wrong button. Okay, 650 along that line. So if I now continue to about 250 on the x-axis, I said axis wrong. You know what? Maybe I was built to do silent Let's Plays. What? When did this happen? Oh my god, do not burn me alive. What the fuck? I was like, this is getting a little orange? What the hell? I didn't know. I saw that, but like... Okay, on. Diagnostics. Fuck you, computer. Computer, go fuck yourself. I can't remember what I was going to say. That just completely took me out of it. Yeah, but if you want to see some streaming, I'm going to stream games in the future as well, like this. I was going to do this, but as I'm recording this, my internet is down. Yay. This happens a lot with my provider. I'm not going to name them out loud, but believe me, I want to. And I will be changing my internet provider one day because this happens a lot. And considering, you know, we live in a world where the internet is basically everywhere every single day, and now I don't have anything to watch because all of my stuff is on Netflix and YouTube, that kind of stuff. Okay, a little bit higher. I won't go doing any recordings until tomorrow, but you know what? I need to get back into the game. I am waffling. I hope you guys like my waffling. Okay, so at this point, I've got to do a little bit of just using the proximity monitor. I think I have enough room to start going a little bit left. But by left, I mean down. Yep, start going down now. So I need to get to 576. So we've still got a ways to go. I'm getting there. So yeah, so if you are expecting me to do Twitch streams every single day, that's not going to happen. But I do want to do it a lot. And considering it's a bit difficult for me to edit and upload all the time, streaming's kind of helped, I guess. I don't know. I'll to be honest, I really wanted to stream this one to say that I'm back, you know. But at the end of the day, what can you do when your internet doesn't work because you are with a pleb provider? Why? Why is this shaking? Why is this shaking? 576. Oh, I'm here. 576, 180. Oh, I don't like how everything's shaking. No, I need to go the other way. Oh, I really don't like how it's shaking. Why is it shaking? Why is it shaking at me? Tell me why. Ain't nothing but a heartache. I want to take a picture now. I might not be at the right angle, but I want to take it. Oh, trees. Angle 184. Alright, double check everything. 180. 57. I need to be 576. Oh my god, stop it. Stop it. Okay. What is... Oh! Okay, I need to get away from this place. Okay, turn around. I know what that is. I think, well, to be honest with you, I don't know what that is. I just know what it is from like the movie sense. Like I said, I'll explain a bit more at the end. I don't want to spoil anything right now for people, but that is insanely bright light, and that is really cool. Oh, wait, am I out? Is that supposed to happen? I'm at 277, 635. So I'm about. Okay. Um. I guess we go to the next one. 325 on the x-axis. Let's go pit. Okay, so I either teleported there or. Okay. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. 335, I think it was. Oh, saving again. Something bad's gonna happen. I'm gonna get my dick chopped off by a fishy in a blood ocean of fishies. Oh no. 325. Almost got that very wrong. 325. I'm still going forwards. Okay, and then 741 on the y-axis. Still saying axis. I'm trying to say axis. No, I'm going. I need to try and make it so I'm not going over the y-axis at all. Shut up, whatever you are. What was it? 741. Man, okay, I got a while to go yet. I heard a noise. Okay, we did hear a noise. Let's have a look. Okay, there's nothing. There's probably something, but it's nothing. 741, 741, 741, 741, 741, 741, 741, 741. I'm saving again. Stop doing this. Oh, please, you please. Okay, so 325 along the y-axis, so we gotta change that up. And the angle, okay, that's fine, was 80 degrees. How did anyone get anything done with doing degrees back in the day? This is exhausting. Where my drink at? My drink is there. Okay. What is that? Is that an eye? That looks like an eye. That looks like tentacles. I have no idea what that is. Swig break. It's a jar of Coca-Cola. Mmm. Okay, so we found that one. That's good. We've got a head. Oh, stop making noise. If we can head down to 700 on the y-axis. You know what? This is going to be the one video that Yasmin actually watches, and she's going to be so disappointed in me and the way I say things. I already get made fun of enough for the fact I can't read properly sometimes. I'm glad there's not a lot of reading in this. Although it is funny when I get it wrong. I need to at least get to 500. I will say though, this game does make you feel smart. If I can get to 500, then I can at least start navigating that little tunnel bit. I can start. I could like. It's funny. I could start doing stuff like this now, and you guys will see it. But when I weren't doing a camera, you guys couldn't see when I did that, and I did that a lot. 500. The Steam is very good ambiance. It is crazy to me, like now, kind of like listening to the journey of how the film was made, listening to the Distractable podcast, and just me just like now taking new appreciation for games and media that I would never normally have before. It's kind of crazy. That's that. Has to be that. Has to be that. Has to be that. No. Where am I? I need to go. I need to go reverse. I forgot I can reverse. I need that to stop. Once that stops, that's the entrance, I think. Wait, but then... Hold on. Let me take a picture of this. Oh! Oh my god. That was really cool. I was wondering when that was gonna happen. Okay, we need to go. Okay, where am I now? 718. Yeah, we need to move down a bit. So that's what that was? It was just that creature? It must have a thick hide, because the camera is like an X-ray camera, so... In order for us to see the eye of it, it must have a really thick hide. You know, otherwise you see the bones of the eye. I can see how this game would be scary on like your first ever playthrough. Like if you've never seen anything of it. And I find a lot of people are very like they have like a lot of megalophobia, and specifically to do with the ocean. And I know that we're not exactly seeing a sense of scale, but I feel like a giant eye staring back at you, as well as just the idea of just being in the ocean in general is very scary to some people. So when we get to 550, 550, 550, 550. No, I probably should do about 575. This is great. Ha 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 ha. Okay, okay. I need to... Oh no. Oh no. Okay, we gotta... I don't know if I've got like a time limit now or something, but we gotta go. This would be awful. I know there's a bit of a meme of the Ocean Gate sub and all that stuff that happened. I remember hearing about that at my old job, and that must have been terrifying. I feel like more terrifying for us, and I don't mean it in like a disrespectful way, but from what I know about decompression and what that does, it's like I think I heard somewhere that they wouldn't have felt it at all. Is this actually rising? Is this actually genuinely rising? Yep. I got you. I got you. I got you. I got you. What's this at? 675. I think it is rising. I really can't tell. Oh my god, I think it is. I couldn't be. I wouldn't do this. If this was happening and I was stuck in this, I couldn't do that. 6, 7, 5. Oh no, I've said 6, 7, and now Joe and Jack's gonna go ape shit over that. Great. It's really, I know what's coming at the end of this, and it's making me nervous despite the fact that I know what's coming, and I hate that. Oh no. Okay, okay, what is it? 8, 2, 8. 8, 2, 8. Okay, 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 we're here. Need to go this way a little bit on the x-axis. I'm saying access again, it's axis. Stop being a dumbass. And it needs to be 295. What is that noise? 295. That's not fair. I wasn't expecting it then. Oh. Oh my god, that was crazy. That was so good. You know what? Oh. The expedition ultimately raised more questions than answers. Satellite images showed pieces of the SM-13 scattered all over the bottom of the trench, as though it had been torn apart by some huge beast. The wreckage cannot be reached at the time. No photographs have been recovered. The stars shine pale as bones. The moon is a lifeless corpse. Its ocean a gaping wound. The universe, what's left of it, is dying, but somewhere in the void there must be hope. Can I... Is that it? Oh, it's fading out slowly. That's fine. Oh, it's warm today. That was actually, again, I knew what was coming. So, there's that computer, and maybe I'll play this again and try and figure out what the computer thing is, because there's obviously something there. I was just typing in some stupid stuff, and some of it I was actually trying to figure out, you know, what was going on. But yeah, so the film does a really great job with sound design, and obviously there's a few changes in the movie to the game, because like I said, the game itself, in bare bones, it's you're navigating points, you're using your knowledge of the axis of a map, following coordinates, and it uses sound design and images to basically create horror, and that's what I love about this, because it's so slight. I mean, you've got the noise of the creaking around you, which I believe when it comes to like decompression of the hull and pressurized spaces anyway, you're going to hear noises. So that kind of just plays on your mind regardless. That's a very real life thing. But you hear like groaning in the ocean itself and in this blood ocean, and to us it's like, oh, what could be living in there? If you've seen the film, or if you haven't seen this film, then please click away. The spoilers for the film. Again, I highly recommend you watch it, but this is spoilers for the film. You find out very early on that there is something living down there. You can tell because there's on that sensor grid that it shows the Markiplier's character Simon. Things are coming close when they shouldn't be. You can feel and hear things moving around him. He's taking these X-ray photographs where there's bones, but like I said, they're X-ray. So a lot of the stuff that you're looking at might not be just dead fish corpses. They actually might be alive. And that's the scary thing as well, when you realize that it's an X-ray camera. And because they do it such a good way in the film where, again, spoilers, I just 100% just double checking spoilers. Because Simon comes back up in the Iron Lung and he presses the camera button, basically irradiating everyone on the ship that's carrying him. And he didn't know it was an X-ray. So you see all their skeletons and then you start to realize, oh my god, all those pictures he were taking, all those bones he saw, they're not bones. It's flesh. And I think there's like a theory that I saw that the ocean itself, the blood ocean, is like alive. And it's like a whole living organism kind of thing. So it has a lot of the stuff that I like about horror. One of my favorite horror movies is like the Thing, which I know is a very like everyone says the Thing, but the reason I love the Thing so much is the one thing that really freaks me out is like I think the only way to describe it is fusion. When uh the thing the thing about the Thing that was really awful. The the most recent remake of the Thing, the sequel, no, the prequel, sorry, to the original film. There's a scene where one of the men start turning into the creature, and he kind of like climbs on top of the other one, and he like rubs his face against like the dude's face, and they kind of morph together. Like they kind of like you kind of see like their skin meld into one, and that has always freaked me out. Like to the point where I wouldn't have like nightmares, but the idea that like I could put my hand on someone, next thing you know, my fingers are starting to like become them, that's always freaked me out, and that's why I like those movies. And that's what I liked about this. It doesn't really touch upon it that much because it's like the movie itself again uses sound design more so than images and playing with your head psychologically. But if you imagine that everything in that ocean that was alive has been amalgamated into this flesh, and it's literally a river of ocean where the ground itself, it's not moving because it's currents. I mean, heck, even on the startle screen now, there's waves. Now, waves are in real life caused by gravity from the moon, I believe. I really hope that's right, because if I'm wrong, I am the biggest dumbass. But if I'm correct, then, and this could just be something to do about the game, but obviously there's gravity on this moon for the for the blood to stay in place. But what if it's waving like this, and so inconsistently as well, because underneath the flesh is moving it. It's like when you're in a bath and you move your arm and the top of the water, it disperses like that because your arm and the mass underneath the water is displacing the water, and that's creepy. That's just, I mean, just watching this now. Again, if again, I know this is a bit of it's. I'm sure there's not, all physics in terms of this game aren't exactly like human physics, but if you can imagine it, that normally this wouldn't move. Maybe I could be wrong, but I like to imagine the fact that the entire seabed of this moon is flesh and blood, and because it's thriving, because it's breathing, it's kind of just like it's making the waves move. And I'm not too sure what it is. I said I'd bring this up at the end of the video. That big flash of light that we saw in the movie, it describes a other search team seeing that like that light, and I don't know what happened to them. I mean, it looked like that we were seeing things. So I think in this particular universe, in this blood ocean, there's meant to be like a bunch of different creatures. So there's meant to be like we saw. I don't know how well we saw it because I was a bit more frightened than I thought I would be. But there was like this anglerfish looking creature. I believe that the creature that we saw with the eye is a different creature as well. I think it has been confirmed that there's like the frog creature and an anglerfish creature, I think. And that shining light's meant to be something else as well. So, in this Blood Ocean alone, in this game, where we've basically got a tiniest bit of dialogue, a tiniest bit of expedition with that note, a computer that we don't know how it works, but basically your questions are being answered through your own discoveries. We know that there are creatures in this ocean, that there are bones where there shouldn't be, and that you've got an X-ray camera, which to be honest with you, I might not even know that because of the game. I might know that because of the movie and the games that I have seen and people talking about it. Actually can't remember if it says you have an X-ray camera or not. So there's so much to discover, and that's why I love this game. And I've got to stop talking, because if you want an actual explanation, I think there are some better videos than mine. Um, but I just love stuff like this. The idea that underneath this ocean is a collection of species, of humans, maybe even more than human, alien life, even just animal life, just amalgamated into flesh. And that is so cool. I think there was a theory that I saw that has some about like extra dimensional creatures, not necessarily time travel, but something like it, and it's like humanity down there. I'm not 100% sure. Like maybe like with the Quiet Rapture happening, maybe this is where humanity ended up and we became one conscious being, and that is so cool. But again, I highly recommend checking out the movie. And yes, I'm back. Yeah. I don't know if I'm gonna do this like a schedule. I don't know if I'm just gonna upload videos when I feel like it. But if you guys like this, then please leave a like. I'll play more games like this. I'm gonna be finishing Resident Evil 9. I'm gonna finish Alan Wake 2. I'm gonna be playing Alien Isolation. Alien Isolation I have played many, 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 many times. So I'm gonna play it on a harder difficulty because if you didn't know this, they've announced Alien Isolation 2. So look forward to that in the hopefully not so far future. But I want to thank you all so much for watching. It does feel good being back. Like I said, if you do want more of my content, I do stream every now and again. So I think if you follow me on Twitch, it'll tell you when I'm uploading. I might try and see if I can do it on YouTube as well. I don't know if you can do that at the same time. I'm kind of learning when it comes to streaming. And now I have a camera. You'll get dog cam. She's not here at the moment because she doesn't need to pee. But if you watch my streams, then you'll be able to see her now. I think in the last stream that I did today, before everything just exploded, you'll be able to see her. She was sitting on my lap like an idiot. But thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye! I can wave now. Look at this. Oh!